Well, we have some Spider-Man Brand New Day information that just dropped. Let me bring up our lower thirds. Uh, it looks like this is fully a rumor. So
I love
I love
I know,
rumors.
yeah, I know he loves them. Breaks long-standing franchise tradition with a different type of villain. Rob, why don't you take that away for us?
Well, they're going to put a chick in it, apparently. New rumors suggested Spider-Man 4 will break a long-standing. This comes to us from the direct.
Right.
A new rumor suggested Spider-Man 4 will break a long-standing franchise tradition with its unannounced villain. Spider-Man Brand New Day, directed by Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings filmmaker Destin Daniel Cretton, will swing into theaters next summer. While fans have gotten a taste of the new wall-crawling epic, there are still a couple of key questions to be answered, like who the main villain will be. Online scooper My Time to Shine, hello, added a new wrinkle to the ongoing Spider-Man 4 villain conversation, revealing they've heard it will feature a female villain. In a post on X, the well-known industry insider wrote, Spider-Man Brand New Day does have a female villain. If true, this would be the first ever Spider-Man film to feature a female big bad. Wasn't Madam Web Spider-Man big bad?
Well, that movie was a big bad.
I know. I'm just making a joke. Yeah. It's terrible. But
the movie
anyway,
was big bad.
To this point, several key villain characters have been announced for the 2026 film, including Michael Mando's Scorpion and Marvin Croden Jones as Tombstone. However, all of them are men. It's raining men. In Spider-Man's big screen adventure so far, Peter Parker Spider-Man has gone up against a purely male catalog of antagonists. So this could be one way Brand New Day sets itself apart from the rest. I can't speak of the web slingers cinematic canon. There's a female villain. That's what they're looking for, between 30s and 50s of any ethnicity. The character is described as powerful and imposing, and was looking for someone with a strong and commanding screen presence. Succession's Sarah Snook was reportedly the name in mind for the role, but her involvement in the film has not been officially confirmed. By the way, if you like Sarah Snook and you like Handsome Hawk, please watch the Spear Brothers movie Predestination, but don't read anything about it before you watch it.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, I love her as an actress, and who could this villain be?
Right. I mean, we know like Sadie Sink is in the film. Now there's speculation maybe she's playing a villainous role, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case.
I mean, Black Cat would be the obvious one, but would Sadie Sink play the Black Cat? Sathra's name came up when it was reported that the female antagonist is a shapeshifter. Mm-hmm. This led fans to think that Sink could bring the niche Spider-Man villain to life, adding a multiversal element to the movie's fairly grounded story. There are dozens of other well-known female victims. You've got Calypso, Shriek, and Screwball. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, Jonathan, I don't know. I mean, sure, it could be a lot of people. A multiversal connection makes sense.
Sure.
But I honestly don't know who. I mean, the obvious would be Black Cat. Sadie Sink seems, though, I like her. Mm-hmm. She's been great in Stranger Things.
Sure.
But I mean, she seems a little slight to be a big bad.
I kind of agree.
Is she Boom enough to be Black Cat? I don't know.
I feel like she's going to be someone more familiar with Peter Parker,
Gwen Stacy,
something
whatever.
like that. We never know what these roles are going to be for these people, but someone did bring up a good point. It's like we already know Tombstone's in this thing. I believe Scorpion is said to be in this thing as well. And then there's rumors of Mr. Negative, and now this big bad is a female antagonist. Okay, this could be really crowded, but at the same time, I really have a feeling a lot of these are going to be part of like a montage of people he's kind of cleaning the streets up with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not necessarily a montage, but short sequences at least. Just kind of showing that he's busy, and he's got some meta humans to deal with now, not just Michael Keaton in a flying suit. So I don't get too worried about all of these different villains, but I don't know. What do you think? Do you think this is just a rumor? Do you think this is the big bad of the story, or do you think this is just going to be like a bit part? Where are we going with this?
No, you know what I think. I think I always thought that they should have. I mean, they've got the animated series, but if this is a return to a more grounded, I mean, this whole thing is Peter Parker. The underlying story is the world does not know who Peter Parker is.
Yeah.
He's been erased from existence because of the events of Brand New Day. So it makes sense to me that there would be a succession of villains, and it would show how Peter Parker and Spider-Man would reestablish themselves in this new reality before everything goes to hell in Doomsday and Secret Wars, or the mysterious third movie that I posited might happen, but that's just a rumor. So I would imagine that this villain is not going to be the overriding villain. I don't think it's going to be like a Sinister Six thing. I think it's going to be more of a succession of things happening. Just because the title, Brand New Day, it's a brand new day in Peter Parker's life.
Right.
It's basically the first day of the rest of his life because nobody knows he exists. And people know Spider-Man exists, but it's going to be really interesting. I'm actually really excited about this movie, if for no other reason than what is it about? Like, it really offers an interesting, I find it from an intellectual standpoint, I'm always looking at some hook that gets me into a story. How does somebody who's been erased from existence, any human being, like what would that's like a nightmarish scenario. Like it sounds to me like a bad dream, very Kafka-esque. If you no longer exist, how do you reestablish existence for yourself in the world? I mean, even if it wasn't a Spider-Man story, I'm like, I would watch that movie. It sounds like it's very prisoner-esque, like Patrick McGowan. How do you how when your identity has been erased?
Yeah.
How do you get it back?
Yeah, and I mean, originally it was like, we don't want people to know Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but then at the end he's like, I don't even want them to know who I am. Period. Right? That was kind of the end of No Way Home, right? So what does he do? I mean, like, is everything cash basis for him? Does he forge? Does he have to have like an identity forged? I mean, how is he? We see him in an apartment. How did he get credit for that apartment? It's New York.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's a smart guy. It's interesting to think that Peter Parker would have to resort to underhanded, I dare say, criminal means to reestablish his legitimate identity.
Yeah,
and that to me is great fodder for storytelling, and it makes this particular movie. This premise alone makes it interesting for me. It doesn't have to be multiversal. You don't have to have some apocalyptic big bad. I mean, this is really fascinating. I can't wait to see this movie, if only to see how they solve this problem.
Well, and I hope they don't sidestep this problem. I hope it's not like just like solved in the first 15 minutes of the movie where it's like, just exposition. And then I really do want it to have to deal with I mean, No Way Home, he dealt with so many deep things, like losing his aunt and having to say goodbye to his friends and his girlfriend, and like you said, like he doesn't exist to anybody, not even, and then
saying goodbye to himself,
not even the Avengers, his workmates, his friends from work, as what's his name said in Ragnarok, these are my friends from work. Was that Thor who said that, or was that okay, yeah,
Thor. And that line was given to him by a kid visiting the set.
Yeah, which is a great line. So we'll see. I mean, I guess we'll see how this all shapes up.
We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Mando. All right, guys, listen, fall's here, football season, yard work, those long work days, and yeah, that means sweat. But here's the thing, staying fresh doesn't have to be a battle. You guys know I've been using Mando, that's Mando, and this stuff actually works. Now, I've been telling you guys about Mando for a while now, and when I first started using it, I wasn't sure what to expect, but Mando totally surprised me. It's not just a nice scent, it stops odor before it starts. And the sweat control, on point. I can go through a full show day, go hit the gym, and I'll still be dry. And I love that it pulls double duty with one stick that handles both odor and sweat, no reapplying, no nonsense. And it's long lasting up to 72 hours. So here's the deal. Mando's got a starter pack that's perfect if you're new. You get their solid stick, the cream tube, 2 free extras like mini body wash or deodorant wipes, and free shipping. And right now, you can get 20% off site-wide when you use my code Campea at shopmando.com. Again, that's shopmando, SHOPMANDO.com, code Campea for 20% off plus free shipping. So do yourself a favor and stay fresh this fall. Control body odor anywhere with Mando. It's not magic, it's science.
I do think that's kind of interesting, though. Like, I never really thought about it. I think they were edging towards a Black Cat at some point, probably even with Raimi's Spider-Man 4, but that just never happened. But we'll see. But anyway, guys, what do you guys think about this? Are you excited to see jump into this new foray of a female antagonist? I really don't think it's going to be the big bad, but maybe one of many, because we know, again, Tombstone and Scorpion are involved. So let us know what you guys think in the comments.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.